A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from Perth. This is the round 9 match between Fremantle and Hawthorn. Both sides have shown themselves to be among the better teams in the competition and will be eyeing off a noteworthy scalp today.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Hawks. Travelling holds no fears for them, and they'll look to keep this crowd quiet with a good start. If they achieve that, then they'll be difficult to rein in.
Thanks for those thoughts, Hart.
Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss.
Heading into their clash at Waverley Park in round 17, 1997, Hawthorn and Fremantle were both 8-8 and sitting outside the top 8 on percentage. The Hawks led by 35 points late in the second term thanks to 5 goals from Jade Rawlings in Jason Dunstall's absence, but the Dockers hit back to cut the margin to 16 by the last change. The last quarter was all Fremantle as they kicked the only 4 goals to claim a 9-point win. The Hawks remarkably failing to kick a goal in the second half. Dockers captain Peter Mann led the way with 3 goals.
It's Thursday night footy. It should be a beauty. Jackson wins it. He's been accosted. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Meek, the winner there. Nash throws it on the boot. That's a bit of a waste. He's generally a good kick. Sharp, dangerous to leave on his own. Switkowski pushes into space and receives the footy. Impey heads them off at the pass. Sicily, Sharp, affects the turnover. Got the handball away. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Good ruck work. Sarong, Brayshaw. 6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for 1, courtesy of the post.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick in. He's got under that one. Amos got a fist in. Delivers a long ball. Kick it. Fumbled it like a cake of soap. He might have thought about hand passing. Solid tackle. It's been a lackluster affair so far. Jackson wins it down. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
It seemed like they were always going to get the first. They've made a great start.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Sarong, the midfield battle's so important.
Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it.
Jackson slaps it out. They've got good chemistry, those two. He's wrapped up.
The Hawks have started slowly, but we know they can score quickly, so they won't panic just yet.
Meek with a deft tap. Nash harassed into an error. Amon, Ward. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. They'll compete inside the 50. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Gunston, Moore, going at his first, and he's got it.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Dockers lead it by a point. Meek with a deft tap. Nash, Watson. That's a bruising tackle.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Jackson with the tap. Sarong. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Keeps it low. Anyone's ball. Johnson desperate to win it back. Sharp marks on centre wing. Jackson can just about finish it himself. The defence is disorganised. Tracy is like a magnet in that forward line.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Sarong sharks it. Brayshaw lowers the eyes. McDonald got in the way. Meek feeds it out. They're going hammer and tong. Can he hit a target? They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
Kicking at his first.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Ryan with the footy. Wagner has found some space. Sarong makes position. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Dockers should be able to clear now. Brayshaw! Great body work. Barris cuts it off. He'll be annoyed by that. He's been busy so far. Banfield stripped of the footy. Joel, he's caught. Bolton leads his opponent. Brayshaw, Banfield takes the mark and can extend the margin. Sharp has found some space. The Dockers have started well. No one can mark. Sarong, Sicily got in the way. Gets his kick despite the heat. Joel with a chance to relieve the pressure. Might be time for one more score here. Provides some run. Now it's someone else's problem. Turned over. And that's a letdown. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Gunston just shoveled it out. Ward, they are hunting the ball carrier. 1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Time to check in with Gary.
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Jackson has got on top. Sarong, good tackle. They've bottled it up. Reeves palms it down. Nash. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. One of the few that no one will argue. Clever kick. Quality delivery by foot. Pierce. This should end in a shot at goal. Jackson has worked hard to present. The Dockers look well drilled. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing. Umpire says, come for a walk.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He's got it.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Hawks are looking disorganised. Jackson got his palm to it. Sarong, Brayshaw, almost an accidental intercept. Just had to get it out. Which way will it bounce? Sharp wins the race. Warner, you can see their confidence growing. Foot race on the wing. Switkowski picking their way through. Reeves with the intercept mark. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Watson on a lead. Sweeping handball. Ward. Deer. He's had little impact so far. The Hawks moving the ball well. Uses his pace to great effect. It's a goal.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dockers by a goal. Jackson has had his measure today. Brayshaw. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Meat wins the tap. Nash, neat little worm burner. D'Ambrosio. Through the centre square he goes. Gunston getting involved. That was almost handed to him. Honours the lead. Warner bangs it long. Ward takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Kicks to space. Ginnivan finds himself unattended. That's a powerful hand pass. That'll work. He's drawn a crowd. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Jackson punches it out of the ruck. Young, McDonald chops it off. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Meat, the winner there. Nash will take some stopping. Has a ping. It won't be a goal.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Jackson palms it down. Young, time to turn on the Jets. It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Meat, the winner there. D'Ambrosio uses the non-preferred. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Jackson wins it. Young, Draper, out of the congestion. Good build-up. What can they generate? Barris runs onto it. He'll draw them level if he's accurate.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
That's a poor strike. Ginnivan judged at the best and can have a shot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot, and he's miscued it. No score. Good thinking and good execution too. It's a bad mistake. Searching kick. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
The Hawks with a late chance.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Can they finally get it into their forward line? Good work rate. It's half-time and the margin is 5 points. Truly anyone's game. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
It feels like we're all just waiting for this game to open up. But for some bad mistakes and curious choices with ball in hand, we'd have had a higher scoring first half. Footy's an entertainment business, so here's hoping the second half will produce more excitement and a cracking finish.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Jackson slaps it out. Reed navigated the traffic. Day gets in the way. And we will do it all again. The two big men do battle. He'll be sore in the morning.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Jackson has rucked tirelessly. Couldn't burst through. Meek in heavy traffic. Reed runs onto it. He's been quiet. No wonder coaches go grey. Into the middle with the kick. Meek. No two ways about that one. What's he got on offer? The Dockers forcing them out wide. Reeves marks on centre wing. He's only had the one inside 50. This is good ball movement. Ginnivan, they're building something dangerous here. It's amounted to nothing. Young, Banfield, all on his own. He doesn't waste many. Well played. I've liked his game today. They've given it up. Slick hands. The Hawks have been caught on the hop. Kicking for his first. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition. Throws it on the boot. Defence 101 there. Reed, he's suddenly a popular man. Ginnivan got in the way. Warner in the centre square. Does well under pressure. Loose ball on centre wing. Johnson, can he impose himself on the match? In no man's land. Switkowski runs onto it and can drive them into attack.
The Dockers are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Meek got his palm to it. Newcomb cops some unwanted attention. Hardwick, that's skillful. McDonald feeling the heat. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Big clearance to win here. Johnson, Wagner is cool under pressure. The kick lets them down. He's stolen a march.
The Hawks would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Meek with a deft tap. Nash, he's everywhere at the moment. Ryan showing why he's such a good defender. Doesn't often waste it. Meek wins it back. Great mark. Look at the distance on that hand pass. D'Ambrosio, Nash, Deer. Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Ryan, tasked with the kick in. Wagner, he's so good in close. McVee, that's a useful ball. Bolton, working hard and being rewarded. He's hit up the lead. Kickett has got loose. Clark. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. They'll contest in the centre square. Ginnivan uses the body well. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Pearce, big tackle laid. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. No way through there, and they'll reset. Jackson with the tap. Brayshaw, Reed getting their handball game going. They've given it back. The defenders will be nervous. Day, that's a big play. He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Hawks have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Jackson wins it down. Brayshaw, Wagner, good kick. Bolton, dangerous to leave on his own. Can they find a late goal? Battle clears the area. A bit of a panicked handball. Oh, it's been paid. That's a brave decision.
I wouldn't mind another look at that. I thought he was under enough pressure to do it.
To put them back in front.
He pops through his third.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Dockers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Jackson is teaching him a lesson. Young, Brayshaw, Reed, what can he do with it? Keeps it low. There was nothing in it at half-time, and there's still nothing in it. We have a thrilling last quarter ahead. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Dockers have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Jackson punches it out of the ruck. Brayshaw, it's a tough game. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Important clearance here, like Batman and Robin. Newcomb, Jackson, desperate to win it back. Brayshaw couldn't find a way through. Switkowski kicks to space. Who's got the wheels? Amon mops that one up. That's not ideal. D'Ambrosio farms it out. Watson gets a kick away. Amon in the centre square. Some indirect ball movement here. Meat loves the hard stuff. Handballs it to nobody. They've put themselves under pressure. You have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with great intent. Jackson, he's worth his weight in gold. He's been accosted. Neither side able to clear the footy. Jackson continues to have his way. He's been dispossessed. He can put them in front, and he does!
I think the 3 votes might just be heading his way.
Who would know who's going to win this? Meat punches it out of the ruck. Reed drives it inside the forward 50. Bolton gets to the front spot and can line them up. Tracy has found some space.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal.
The coach will be filthy.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
The Dockers are really taking it to them today. Meat wins the tap. Frederick Newcomb 1 step ahead. That's unusual. Sicily didn't need to be asked twice. Good thinking and good execution too. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. Weddle, he's outmarked 2 of them. Watson, Newcomb leading by example. That was almost handed to him. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. The kick is precise. Tidy ball. Time to turn on the Jets. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Kicks to centre wing. Honours the lead. Joel, that's good work rate. Can he hit a target? Punched away. Warner, sloppy disposal and a turnover. It's there!
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Hawks with their noses in front. Meek gets his hand to it. Nash, Watson, out of the congestion. Bouncing ball. Chol, Anderson, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Amos wins the race. The Dockers have been gallant. Switkowski, he's besieged. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Meek showing his skills. Newcomb. Nash, he's wrapped up. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Sicily. Frederick wins it back, hacking it forward. Impey saves the day again. He's been called to play on. That's come off the side of the boot. That is not the place to turn it over.
Missed the target by a long way.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
Snap around the body. It's there.
He stood up to the pressure and stared the moment down. Now, can they hang on?
It's a very good time to hit the front. Meek with the tap. Newcomb made that ball his. Great anticipation. Stripped of it. Throws it on the boot. Impey. Where would they be without him? Feeds it out. McDonald going for territory. Chol making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Clark. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Pearce gathers in the centre square. Siren, they've hung on. What a win. That could so easily have slipped away, but they have hung tough. Bravo. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Dockers have banked some valuable points and will feel like they've got a lot of improvement in them, which is exciting. We saw some glimpses today of where this side could end up, and their fans should be excited for what's to come.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.
Yeah.